GokigenYO. Isla-Sama desu. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. I think my model will be lagging a little bit. It has been like this recently, I don't know why, but it will be lagging a little bit because I was setting up earlier and it was like, it's so slow for some reason. But anyway, GokigenYO. I hope you guys are doing okay. I got the rest that I needed yesterday. I literally passed out after the Plants vs. Zombies stream we did, and I was hoping we could play more. At the back of my head, when I woke up, I was like, man, I want to play more. But I passed out, and then I woke up at like, I think already 8 a.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. that night, and I was like, oh gosh, nighttime already. I'm okay now. I think I did not read manga. No, I did not read manga up until 3 a.m. That was last night, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, this stream, I will try to be a little bit mindful with like the end time, because I was talking to I was like, I'm gonna raid you and I'm gonna call after I raid you, and she was like, okay, I'll be streaming up until like this time, and I'm like, okay, I will raid you around that time, because like our last otaku talk like lasted for 4 hours, I believe. Yeah, 4 hours of otaku talk. And I was like, oh shoot, I gotta stop. I gotta not stop. Maybe limit my yapping up until like 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours is good. I was converting the time zones from like the PST time zones, and if I end at, let's say, like 3 p.m. JST, that would be like 11 p.m. for she. So that's great. That's good, right? That's great, right? Yeah, it's she's birthday. It's her birthday. We're gonna get a special hi she for the birthday girl. The yap cap. Yeah, we're gonna put a cap to the yap today. Yeah, I don't wanna. I think I would like passionately talk about like some of the mangas here, but probably not all. I could, like, you could ask me about like, oh, what is this manga about? What's that manga about? I could answer, but I'll probably like limit it. Knowing me, I would be like, oh, also, oh yeah, wait, I wanna like change into just a t-shirt today. Let's try that. Let's slip into something more comfortable. Don't look. Ah! There you go. Wow. This is what I wear when I read manga. Something comfortable, and then I lay on the bed. Lay on the bed like this and be like, manga time. Let's grab a manga here. Toot 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 toot. Oops. Oh wait, how do I change back? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, talking about like manga, there's like a lot of manga in like this room. But I didn't choose the manga choices. We have Tokyo Ghoul here. I don't read Tokyo Ghoul. I do not read Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know why it's there. Because they didn't ask me what types of like mangas I like, so they just put whatever. And there's like Tokyo Ghoul there. The only thing I know about Tokyo Ghoul is like Unravel, and then his best friend dies. That's it. That's literally it. That's literally it. And the Toka girl is kind of edgy. That's all I know about Tokyo Ghoul. But I never read the manga. I watched the anime, I think, but I don't remember much of it. I think I only watched up until like season 1. Yeah, up until season 1. 教えてよその救いを Alright こんにちはこんにちはごきげんようごきげんよう Anyway I didn't put the text that I placed last time during the anime bingo. Dokodakke? Where is it? Yeah, I didn't put the best girl in the topic starters thingy. But I'm just gonna show you the manga bingo that I have, and we can talk about Isla-Sama's tastes in manga. I didn't put all the mangas. I've probably read about like 100 mangas, but like. I didn't put everything just because number one, I won't be able to remember everything. It's been years. I feel like the last time I read manga was like way before I became a VTuber, like 2020 I feel. Yeah, 2020 was the last time I read like manga the whole day. And when I became a VTuber, I just had no time to read anymore. And I tried to like filter some of like the manga choices I've had because some of it are like, let's say, I didn't choose it. I got interested in the plot, but like, I didn't like, oh wow, I like this kinda. Some of it are like ecchi, so like I didn't like put the ecchi ones here. Ecchi, but like not like too ecchi like High School DxD. It still has like a plot, but I still didn't put it there. But I put some fairly normal ones in my bingo, in my manga bingo. So. Alright. Yeah, how ecchi? I'd say I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like straight up like ecchi. So like, but it still has a plot. I don't know how to describe it without like giving away like the title of like the manga. Okay, I'm lagging. Gosh dang it. Wait, I'm lagging. It's been like this for the past couple of days. Wait, give me a second. Oh, okay, I think it's alright now. Yeah. Yeah, it's for the plot. I swear, it does have a plot. If I give you the title now, it does have a plot. Yeah. It's just weird, I'd say. Watching Monogatari for the dialogue. Yeah, exactly. I am lagging. Kuso. Oh, kuso. Oh my god, this sucks. This sucks so much. I don't know why I'm lagging. Oh god. Oh frick. Oh god. Oh frick. I don't want to use my webcam. No! Is it better now? Is it okay now? Gosh, dang it. I gotta call my ISP for this. No, it's not OBS. It's VTube Studio itself. So like it's the latency. It's latency issues. It's a latency problem. I could see like the ping. Here, the ping is like very high. So I don't know. It might be my ISP. Anyway, yeah, I'd say my list is like pretty normal, pretty tame. You would guess what kind of taste I have. Also, I already told you that I have a shojo manga face. I tried my bestest not to add that many shojo manga. I tried my best because I don't want to fill up the list with shojo manga. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. So I added one, which is like my I'd say my all-time favorite shoujo manga, and that's it. That's that. I added the more interesting ones, cause like, hey, come on, it gets really tiring to like read the I bumped into my classmate and then blushes and all that. Yeah, I mean, I could make a separate list for just shoujo manga, but like, no, I hate Vampire Knight. No, I hate that. Never liked Vampire Knight. No. Yeah, shoujo is fine if it's written well. I have some really good taste in like shoujo mangas, I would say. It's not the typical like cliche. I hate cliche shoujo manga where the protagonist is like, I'm shy, senpai. I hate that. I hate really what's the term? Mary Sue girls? Yeah, in shoujo manga, because the plot gets very boring. You know, the typical like cliche shoujo manga plot is Mary Sue, female protagonist, and then really cool, mysterious silent guy who is the rival, and then the normal nice guy, the NPC bland normal dude, and then the rival is like the hey, she's mine kinda. I'm very picky with shoujo. I guess when you grow up and you realize that man, characters falling in love in high school is cringe. Yeah, that's how I became very picky with shoujo manga. But I can assure you, like, the shoujo manga that I like is really good. It's really good. It's not as bad as like Vampire Knight. In terms of like romance, I am more into Josei now, not shoujo. Josei is like for like okay, shoujo manga is like for targeted for like high schoolers, middle schoolers. Like the main character, the female character is a high schooler typically, but Josei is like a young adult woman. So I'm more into Josei. I think I did not add shoujo. Thinking about it, I think I added Josei. Oh no. Yeah, I think I added Josei on my bingo list, not shoujo. Oh my gosh. Diabolic lovers. I hate it. I hate reverse harem. As much as some people hate like harem plots, like, oh my gosh, I'm the super overpowered MC and I got a bunch of like ladies. I hate reverse harem even more. Yeah, diabolic lovers, brothers, conflict, that I hate it even more. I hate it when a bunch of guys like are like, she's mine. Knock off, she's mine. You don't know her that well. Well, I've been childhood friends with Yumi since kindergarten. I hate it. So much, it's cringe. And I think it was in Brothers Conflict where they were like, oh, I like this girl, oh, I like this girl, and then it turns out the two guys like each other. So like, what? I don't like reverse harems. No. They say that reverse harem is just like every girl's dreams, every like female otaku's girl's dream. But like, I hate it. I hate reverse harem. It's like the most, I don't know. It's so cringe. It's very cringe. I'm sorry, what? Yes, that did happen. Arla, how did you know? Did you watch it? I got spoiled, okay? I didn't watch it, okay? I wouldn't go out of my way to watch, like, Brothers Conflict. It's called Brothers... It's cringe. I don't want to remember. Yeah, the random yaoi plot. Yeah. There was also, like, this, like, one anime... Shoujo. Where this girl was like overweight and then she lost weight and then suddenly like 4 guys fall in love with her when she lost weight, and then apparently the 2 guys who like fell in love with her ended up together. It became like a yaoi thing, and I'm like, wow, okay, the plot twist. Okay. Yeah, pick him, not me is the title, I think. Yeah. Kiss him, not me. Yeah, kiss him, not me. Literally, kiss him, not me. Isn't she also a Fujoshi? She's also a Fujoshi. It's... I don't know. Okay, initially when I read that, it didn't... I think it only became popular. It became popular when the anime came out. I never watched the anime, but I did read the manga. When it first came out, I was like, oh, okay, sure, a Fujoshi... And then suddenly all the guys like her. Weird, but okay. And to be honest, I did not finish it, but I did spoil myself the ending, which is she ended up with a good guy. That's great. That's good. And then there was like a sub story of like the 2 guys that fell in love with her. They they are now together, is what I know. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like reverse harem. Reverse harem is cringe. I would rather watch Boss Baby for the 50th time than watch Brothers Conflict or Diabolical Lovers, I swear. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thinking about it, I think I did not add a shoujo manga. I could make a separate like bingo for like all the romance stuff for like next time, I'd say, I guess. Yeah, so recently I revisited like this website where I read manga, and then my list, I could see like the list of like favorites, and then most of it is actually like romance. And I was like, wow, I read this much, I had this much time. But yeah, I could recommend, if people are like interested, I could definitely recommend like a good like romance that's not like cringe, I'd say, to at least to Isla Coleman standards, because like my standards are pretty high for like shoujo manga, especially when you've grown out of the yeah, high school love is like the best or something. But for now, okay. No more stalling. Yeah, Bisque doll, my dress up darling, I did not add it anymore because like I still have it on my debut slides when I talked about like the mangas that I like. I used to put Bisque doll, and like the anime hasn't come. Yeah, the anime did not come out yet the time I debuted it, so it was still kind of like a hidden gem, I'd say. But I heard it's a little bit like weird now. I think I'm not up to date anymore, so like I didn't put it in my list, in my final list. I don't read manga on the PC. I read it from my phone. Yeah, I read it from my phone. Anyway, here's my totally normal manga list. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go. I said I didn't wanna add the ecchis, but some of these are pretty like ecchi, but like not overly like ecchi as like the other ones I've read as well. But here's Isla-Sama's manga bingo. I would like to reveal that my favorite manga genre is not romance, actually. I'd say romance is a close second, but my favorite is actually psychological horror. I like psychological. So. Oh my god, you guys know Yakumo-san! Oh my god, I was debating on adding this or not. Yakumo-san wants to feed, because like I was like, I wonder if like people know this. It's so wholesome. I love it so much. I love it so much. I want my own Yakumo-san. But yeah, I really like psychological mangas. It doesn't have to be like psychological horror, but in general, I like psychological manga because it's just the type of like mangas that make you like, more, next chapter. It's like the type of manga that you won't stop reading until you finish like the end of it. So. I tried not to add like the animes I mentioned last stream, but I can't help it. I need to convince people to read Chobits and High Score Girl. I swear, you will not regret High Score Girl. It's my favorite. I love High Score Girl. Yeah, I watched and read both anime and manga for High Score Girl and Chobits. It was on my list last Otaku Talk stream, but I really tried to avoid like repeating, like adding the same series for this list, but I can't help it. You need to read Chobits or High Score Girl. You have to. I swear you will not regret it. The spin-off of High Score Girl, with the blonde lady, the one who lost, is actually a more depressing take, I'd say. It's not my favorite, but it was kind of depressing to read. So Just a heads up. Like if you wanna just like read High Score Girl for like the wholesomeness and the little bit of like romance and the retro gaming, stop there. But if you wanna read the spin-off of High Score Girl, it's kinda sad. It's kinda depressing to read, at least for me. I really would recommend to read the manga of High Score Girl. Chobits, I feel like I've yapped enough about Chobits. It's good. I love Chi. I love Sumomo. Good. You can the anime of Chobits is I'd say it takes the fan service a little too far. Like the scene where like Hideki wakes up and then the teacher and then his co-worker and like the landlady like all creep up to him and then some ecchi stuff and then oh, it's just a dream. I think it was very unnecessary, just unnecessary like prolonged like ecchi stuff, but not super ecchi. I'd say if you want like something like more to the, like straight to the point, if you want something more straight to the point, read Chobits. But the anime is good. No Chainsaw Man. I added Chainsaw Man to my debut slides, but now I really enjoyed Chainsaw Man, like the first Chainsaw Man. But like there's a newer Chainsaw Man that I don't know anymore, that I do not read anymore. The one with like Asa is her name? I don't know. The lady. The lady. Yeah. Chainsaw Man used to be like my ultra favorite, but kind of just like, I don't know, I tried not to put like anything overrated unless it's like my super ultra favorite. And like I'd say it's Chainsaw Man, just the hype of Chainsaw Man kind of just like died down when the Chainsaw Man anime first got announced like years ago. I was like, yeah, holy moly, yeah. And then it got extended, and then it got extended, and it got extended, and it got further extended. So I was like, what is Chainsaw Man even? Yeah. I remember being so into the first Chainsaw Man, but yeah, I never got into the part 2 anymore because around the time part 2 was released, I was already a VTuber, so I didn't have the time to read anymore. So Liar Game, I have read Liar Game. One out, not familiar, but Liar Game, I have already read it. Yes, so. Anyway, I like, yeah, my favorite manga author is Asano Inio. I really like his works very much. Oyasumi Punpun, Solanin, and Dede. And there's also Girl on the Shore, but I'd say Girl on the Shore is kind of like on the bottom, I'd say, compared to like Dede, Solanin, and Oyasumi Punpun. Oyasumi Punpun is like the manga that you cannot recommend to like most people. I don't know. I don't want to have this like, oh, you need a higher IQ to understand this moment, but I'm just gonna say it that it is a really psychological manga. Like I've read reviews, I've seen people say like this broke me and all that. I could see why. It's a really sad manga, but in a way it's like beautiful. I don't know, I sound weird, but that's that. Yeah. But out of all Asano Inio works, my favorite is Solanin. I might be biased to like music related themes because like they're in a band and all that, but it's so beautiful. Like I think it's meant to be sad, but it's so beautiful. I don't know, you have to read Solanin. I'd say most people would say Oyasumi Punpun if you want to like start with like Asano Inio, but go with Solanin. Or better yet, watch the live action. The live action is pretty good too. There's like actual band stuff, and you can hear Asian Kung Fu Generation. So like that's cool. So yeah. What I was talking about? Oh, I think Kobato is considered shojo, I'd say. Yeah, I think. So Kobato is one of Clamp's works. It's so weird. Like Clamp is really popular for like card captor Sakura. I have never watched or read card captor Sakura. I don't know if that makes me a fake weeb, cuz I feel like almost everybody has like female otakus, like female anime fans, at least they have at least like watched card captor Sakura. I feel like I'm fake. I don't know. I was more into Chobits. And like Chobits, actually, this is official. Clamp said that they were trying to make something that's catered to males. So that's why there's Chobits. Cause like most of Clamp's works are like, you know, Kobato, Card Captor Sakura, and the other one with the guy from Card Captor Sakura. He also got like a manga of his own, I think. So like there's Chobits. I was more of a Chobits girl. So yeah, but Kobato is really good. I'd say it's not like a overly romance, but it has more of the, you know, not mystery, but more like the fantasy, kind of like a little bit of like fantasy element on there. But I remember it being very good. It's a second, like first for like Clamp, definitely Chobits, and the second is like Kobato. I really like it. So Ayazawa's works. What are their other works? I need to know. What are their other works? I need to see. Let's see. Oh, Nana. I've read Nana. A lot of people really like. Wait, is Ayazawa from Nana? Is she the one who made Nana? Yeah, she's the one who made Nana. Yeah. I read Nana. It was alright. I really liked it. But Paradise Kiss is even better, I'd say. Okay, not gonna lie. I watched Nana first before I read it. Because I just didn't have the attention span. The pacing in the anime was kind of like slow for me. So I watched it first and then I was like, yeah, I'll just read the manga. And the manga is pretty good. Manga's pretty good. But I like Paradise Kiss more. I don't know. It's the I don't know. I like it when the story is not like a completely happy ending. Cause I don't know if I can talk about spoilers. Maybe. I don't know if I can talk about spoilers, but let's just say that it's good to have something that's like not a happy ending, like two things that are not meant to be together, and then the story just ends like that. I think it's really nice to. It's like a tragedy, like a fresh breath of air. It's not really a tragedy, but like it's Paradise Kiss is more like a okay. This is a slight spoiler. Mute the stream if you don't want to hear it. But like for Paradise Kiss, it's more of like the right person at the wrong time. That's the trope. Right person, but the wrong time. It's not a happy ending, kinda, for the MCU, which is like, you know, it leaves you with a bittersweet feeling. It just makes you feel like, dang, I thought they were gonna end up together, but this is for the good. This is alright. This is good. This is new, kind of like that. People will rage. I don't think people will really rage unless you like strongly ship the guy with the girl. But like they had like a slightly toxic relationship anyway. Like they were slightly toxic anyway, so it's for the best. It's about pursuing your dreams anyway, where you're happy. So realistic. I like the realistic element of it. Like it doesn't, like, not every story has to have like a happy ending. That's why I really like Paradise Kiss. It's just so good. It's so good. I loved it. Yeah. Tsubasa Chronicles. There we go. The Tsubasa Chronicles as well. Yeah. I don't know. I read Nana. I remember most parts of Nana. I don't even remember like how it ended or like where I stopped. I don't even remember. I think Paradise Kiss had more of like an impact for me, but more people were like saying Nana is like the goat. It was great. It was good. It was great. What's your favorite mainstream manga? My favorite mainstream manga? Okay, yeah, I didn't add any mainstream manga here, I think. I mean, if you count Gotobu no Hanayome, it is mainstream. But I was debating on adding Chainsaw Man as well here. Chainsaw Man, probably. Chainsaw Man, probably. Or Gotobu no Hanayome is like the mainstream mangas I've had. Or like, you can even count like My Dress Up Darling, if that's even mainstream now. I read My Dress Up Darling when it still wasn't popular back then, when it was still just the manga and like no one knows it, and like yeah, I'm sounding like a oh yeah, I was there when it first started kinda. So Pokemon manga is mainstream. It's no longer mainstream, I think it's no longer mainstream. I don't see people talking about like the Pokemon Adventure special, the Pokemon special manga anymore. Like I think I stopped at X and Y. I stopped at X and Y because like when they released like Sun and Moon, I was like uninterested anymore. But the X and Y, the story from like Red, Blue, Yellow, Green up until X and Y was very, very good. I read everything. I even owned like physical copies of it. Yeah, it was never mainstream. The game and the anime is more mainstream. The manga is like kind of just there. So. I'm lagging. Yeah, it was way more serious than the anime, which is why I was telling people like my favorite like Pokemon media is not the game. I love the game, but my favorite would have to be the manga. I just have an attachment to the characters because, you know, the protagonists in the games don't really like get any personality because it's a self-insert. It's supposed to be you. It's a self-insert. So, I liked it. I really liked it. I don't think I ever met anyone who read the Pokemon manga. That's why Isla Coleman is probably the only VTuber who talks about it. I don't know. Yeah. What else do we have here? I am lagging again. Oh. I'm lagging again. Alright, what else can we talk about here? Oh, the manga I was reading. I read 2 mangas the other day. I did not put the first one on the list. It's a really weird title, okay? It's called Fish Served Whole. That's the title. Fish Served Whole. It's like a romance, shojo romance, but not really. It has a little bit of like a fantasy element. No, not fantasy. It's just like high school romance love thingy. It's about this guy who has like a pigtail, like a tail. He has a pig's tail, and then this girl like accidentally discovers it, and then the guy is like, "What? Are you gonna be disgusted but like everybody else?" But the girl was like, "No, it's actually very cute and all that." And the girl also has her like flaw, which is like she's so pale, like she's super pale, like she's ultra pale. So like the girl and the guy has like insecurities. I read that. It's not a favorite. I used to read it before. It was on my manga list. So yeah, no, not the hairstyle. He literally has like a pig's tail that he's been hiding, but like the girl accidentally discovers because the guy is in like the swimming class or something. I don't know. But why though? I don't know. I don't know. It's just that it's kind of like a one shot, but like it's not. It's a one shot worthy plot, but it's just like 20 chapters. It's kind of. I don't remember why I liked it to put it in my favorites. Probably because the guy looked like cool, I guess. But that's pretty much it. It's a little boring when I read it now, so I didn't add it here. But the second manga that caused me to like stay up until 3 a.m. is I don't know if you guys know this. Here, wait. Let me get the hand. Let me get the hand. One shots you can recommend. Okay, this is very hard. I don't know how to recommend one shots because I've read so many one shots and then I forget about them. I forget about these one shots. I don't think I have any like one shots here in this manga bingo. They're like full manga, serialized manga. But like the one shots, I can't remember anymore. I can't remember. I've probably read so many like one shots, but I can't remember. I can't remember anymore. Gomenasai. I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm looking for the hand so I can point at stuff. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like there are like one-shot mangas that I'm like, oh wow, this would be really good if it was like serialized. Oh, this is really cool. I want more. And then, bam, forgotten. I forgot it. Okay, I might remember one shot. It was about like this. It became serialized eventually, if I recall correctly. But there's this like it's shojo, it's romance. I hate it. I remember. It's about this like teacher who has like snake blood. He's like part snake, part human. And then this girl like discovers it, and then the sensei is like, oh, what? Do you find it weird? And then the girl's like, no, it's actually cute. Wow, deja vu. Wow, deja vu. And then eventually it became serialized, but I forgot the title. It was a one shot. Initially it was a one shot, and now I forgot the title. But the guy was like a snake guy. He was like a snake dude. And then the student was like, oh, sensei, you're actually a snake? And then the guy was like, what? Is it weird? And then the girl's like, no, it's actually really, really cute. Deja vu, just like Fish Served Whole. The manga I read with a guy with a pig's tail. It's so weird. I know, I tend to like... You know how I discovered these types of like mangas, like the really weird mangas? I really look at like the manga rankings and then scroll to the furthest, to the bottom, to the most bottom to see if I can have like any like hidden gems. I really like hidden gem mangas. Like again, initially, Bisque Doll, My Dress Up Darling used to be super underrated. I swear. It used to be super underrated. It just blew up because of the anime. But literally no one talked about it. Nobody talked about it. Okay. Okay, so I read Fish Served Whole, the weird manga with the pig's tail, with the guy with the pig's tail. And then the second one that I read that took me up until 3 a.m. to read is this one. Shonen no Abyss. Boys Abyss. This is effed up. This one's effed up. I think at one point I convinced I kinda indirectly convinced to read this as well. And she was like, wow, I can't stop reading this. Boys Abyss. This is really psychological. I would say it's very similar to Oyasumi Punpun because the guy is like an abyss. Is it like Aku no Hana? I'd say the three of them are very similar. Oyasumi Punpun, Aku no Hana, and Shonen no Abyss. I'm surprised this isn't popular yet. I actually got this recommendation from chat. I remember very well. It was somebody from chat. I remember. Because we were talking about manga, and then somebody said you should try Boys Abyss if you really like Oyasumi Punpun. And then I read it before. I read it like 2 years ago, and I was like, wow, yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, so it's psychological in a way that you would feel bad for like all the characters. So yeah. Oh, it got a live adaptation. Wow, sugoi. Yeah, I'd say it's like okay, not super, but like the beginning, the start of like Oshinoko okay, I know we all hate Oshinoko now. It's very weird now. It's very like overrated weird now. But like the beginning of like Oshinoko and like how it had like the potential, I would say that's how it started for like Shonen no Abyss, for like Boys Abyss, because there's an idol as well. It's an introduction of an idol as well. Yeah. So like the idol there kind of like has a really important like plot relevance, but she's not the main focus. Again, it's not like Oshinoko where it's about like idols. There's just an idol character there that's like there to ruin the guy's life, kind of. She was planted to the guy's town to ruin his life. It's really good. You won't stop. You just can't stop reading this, I swear. I've read this before, and I read this just recently. And I read it up until 3 a.m. because it was just that good. So it's really well written. Like, it's one of those like effed up mangas, I'd say. Again, like people were saying like Aku no Hana is like so effed up. It's the same for like Shonen no Abyss. Yeah. So I really like effed up mangas because of like the interesting plot. Like I just want to like keep reading up until the very end. Like go more. I think it's the same for this one too, Takopi. So this one's kind of like Oyasumi Punpun as well. You would feel bad for the dude. And the mangas where you make you feel bad for like the MC. I like it when they suffer. When they suffer and they get something good and they suffer again, kinda. It's really good. I really recommend if you like something that you would like to like keep reading, that you can't stop reading it. It's very addictive. Like you want to know what happens next. I recommend this. I recommend Shonen no Abyss. Like you just cannot stop reading it. Nerd, I know. Yeah, let me hydrate. Let me drink water. Okay. So remember when I said I kind of like look at the rankings of like manga and then scroll to the very bottom, the very bottom. Nickelodeon. This one is kind of weird, existential too. It has no plot. It has no stories. It's actually a collection of a bunch of like short stories. This is Nickelodeon, not like the not the television program, the show, the channel. Okay, if I recall correctly, the full title of this manga is Nickelodeon Red. But I guess here it's just Nickelodeon. But no, it's not SpongeBob. No, it's not Timmy Turner. It's called Nickelodeon. It's a bunch of like short stories. It's a collection of like short stories that has no plot, but it's just weird. And I like weird. I really like weird. It's weird, and then some chapters are actually good in a way that, oh wow, this actually makes sense. Why is it Nickelodeon? I don't know. I actually don't know. It's weird. It has no story. Like some of the short stories does have a connection with each other, but it's more it's really weird. It's a bunch of like short stories, and you it kind of leaves you existential as well. Like there, I remember very much. I think my favorite chapter from Nickelodeon is like this one head. Yeah, this head of a lady just floating in space, and then like sharing her wisdom, like a bunch of wisdom that, you know, when we receive like words of wisdom, so we kind of just like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. But like this one is like, oh wow, I need this. I actually needed to hear this. Wow, this actually makes sense. Like there's like, it's weird, but it has like a bunch of like realistic elements into it, into like the dialogues of the character. It has no plot. Yeah, like a series of anthology stories. Yes. Yeah, but yeah, she's not the main character. The people in this cover are not the main character. I mean, there was like one chapter where there was like a Frankenstein and all that. One who was like a cat and all that. The main character, it changes per chapter. But there's like a connection. I think these two have like at least 3 short stories within Nickelodeon. I think I recommend this if you want something like weird. Like if you just have a lot of time and you want to read something kind of obscure, kind of like different, has no plot, just a no-brainer. This one's great. This one's good. I can really recommend. Just because some of the chapters just make you think, oh wow, yeah, it's poetic. Yeah, some of the stuff they say here are very poetic. Thank you. If you want a messed up manga, I recommend DeadTube. I've read DeadTube. At the beginning of the... Okay, I'm lagging. At the beginning of the stream, I said I want to filter out the overly not safe for work mangas. I filtered out DeadTube. But I actively, like, read DeadTube. Yeah, I like religiously read DeadTube as well. I wouldn't recommend it for like the people on stream, I'd say, because it's too effed up. It's too gory and very ecchi. I told you, I filtered out like the ecchi ones. So how I describe like ecchi is like this. For example, like DeadTube. It's like gory but also like very ecchi. Very ecchi. Ecchi sugiru. So yeah, I've read like a bunch of stuff similar to that. So yeah, I wouldn't put it in my big goal list, but I have read it. Thank you. 3D Rainio. Thank you. Tomodachi Game, I have read it. There are better battle royale like Danganronpa like mangas. Tomodachi Game was kind of good at the beginning, but it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of got like a little boring for me. That's why I never finished it. I read it up until like, I don't know, until when? I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, I was looking for like similar mangas where like they have to like unalive each other, like, oh, you guys are like stuck in here and all that, and the only way to escape is to kill somebody, you know? Yeah, I found Tomodachi Game and I read it and I was like, okay, this has potential, and it eventually got a little boring, so I dropped it. I think one manga that I also left out that I just remembered just now. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's called Real Account. That was pretty good too. I remember that too. Real Account. Oh my god, now a bunch of like mangas are like popping out of my brain now. Oh, Mahou Shoujo Site. Oh yeah, Mahou Shoujo Site. That's really good too. I forgot to put it in the list. I told you, there's just a bunch of like mangas I've read that I can't remember in my head. But yeah, Shoujo Manga Site was pretty cool. Which manga subverted your expectations the most? I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like the mangas that did not make it to my manga bingo, they're probably that's probably the reason why they didn't make it to my manga bingo. But I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anymore. Oshinoko. Okay, we're gonna have another like, oh, I read this before it was popular moment. I don't know. I don't know. Oshinoko. I don't know. The hand. Oh, I'm sorry. Mahou Shoujo Site. I forgot to add it here. Gosh dang it. I think I can replace Mahou Shoujo Site with Fukushi Kyoshitsu, like Revenge Classroom. This one kind of has like the okay, this one. Yeah, one girl gets bullied and then she comes up with a master plan to ruin everybody's lives in the classroom. This was pretty badass. But holy shit. I could replace Mahou Shoujo Site with this. I really like Mahou Shoujo Site too. I just forgot. Well, yeah. This one's pretty badass. I think the art style is like not my favorite. Like if I only saw the cover, I'd be like, cause not gonna lie, I'm a little bit picky with the art style. But the art style doesn't matter. I mean, who has a bad art style here? Not really. No one really, actually. Maybe Aku no Hana? No, Aku no Hana anime was bad. But the manga was alright. It was pretty okay. But this one, the art style was kind of like not drawing me in. But when I read it, I was like, wow. She's actually really very big brain. Like, oh my god, Zamamiro serves you right for her bullies. It was really, really nice. This was a good read. Another one of those like types of mangas where you're like, I want to keep reading. What happens to this classmate? What happens to this classmate? That classmate? So. Amama to Inazuma. Yes! Finally. Okay. If you want something wholesome, absolutely wholesome, you just want
Yeah.
What? What? No, thank you. Nice. What was that? I was gonna talk about a wholesome manga. Thank you, nice. For a nice dono. I was gonna talk about a really wholesome manga. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Amama to Inazuma, Sweetness and Lightning. This has an anime of don't go with the anime. Don't go with the anime. I swear, the manga is much more rewarding to read because you can see the girl grow up. It's so cool. It's so cute. It's very, very cute. If you want some sugar in your life, if you want some fuwa, like feeling inside your kokoro, this, I swear, it's about this single father caring for his very, very cute daughter, and then they're just like cooking like a bunch of stuff. It's about like cooking. It's about making meals and enjoying the, you know, wholesome times. Cause like her mom is kind of like gone already, he's like dead, so like they have to like spend life together. It's very, 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 very wholesome. It's my favorite. I remember, yeah. I remember crying on the ending. It's not even supposed to make you cry, but when you read the manga from like the very beginning and then you up until the very end, and then you see the girl grow up, that manga panel, when the girl finally like grew up, I'm like, this is the sweetest thing ever. I cried. I actually cried. I hate it. I hate how easy. I'm not a crybaby, but like, if something is that good and it makes me cry, you know it's good. It's very, very, you know, sweet. It's sweet! It's called Sweetness and Lightning! That's the title! Amama to Inazuma! It's so sweet. Do not watch the anime. Do not watch the anime. I mean, if you want to hear like the voices, like, okay, sure, that's fine. But the manga. It's one of those children are cute. Make more kids in Japan! Anime. Yeah, so true. That's true. It's not like Usagi Drop. Okay, Usagi Drop is pretty good. I just have like a really, really strong attachment to Sweetness and Lightning, just because of that one panel. That one panel when she grew up, when the girl grew up. I was like, yeah, it's like we're watching her grow up, and it's just so wholesome. It made me cry. I really recommend this if you want something. If you want something wholesome. Wholesome, nothing too deep. If you wanna like escape from the cruelty of this world and you just wanna like read something lighthearted, go. Do this. Do this. Read this. Yeah, watch anime, don't read the manga. It's very rare. Most people would say like, oh, read the manga, don't watch the anime. It's very rare to like say watch anime, don't read the manga. So. Yeah, Amama to Inazuma. Do not read Usagi drama. Do not read Usagi drama. Oh my god, my model stopped working. Am I okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay. What else can we talk about? Aku no Hana. I really like this one. Do not it became popular. I don't know, very early when the anime came out because it had the funny like face proportions. Where is it? It's this one. Like the characters look like this. Do not watch the anime adaptation. Read the manga. It's really good. Where is it? Let me show you the picture. They're rotoscoping. Yeah. That one. The characters look like this. Ugh. There you go. It's not good. The art style on the manga is like way better. The art is like way better. So. What this is what the anime looks like, and it was memed on. It was memed on for very long. It's so ugly! It's so ugly. Please, just read the manga. Like, the art style of the manga is, like, way better. It is way better. They ruined the anime. The only reason why the anime is popular is just because of that. Just because of their face. Like, oh my god, I'm never gonna like watch it because it's so creepy. But like, read the manga. It's so good. Ako no Hana, again, one of those types of mangas that just draw you in and just, you wanna like keep reading it up until like, I don't know, up until it finishes. I think Shonen no Abyss is more similar to Aku no Hana than Oyasumi Punpun, I'd say. Yeah. Because of like the blackmailing and like escaping from like something. This one. Oh, I would put Boku tachi ga yarimashita in Aku no Hana. This one had like a live action adaptation as well, but the manga of this is like really interesting as well. Very underrated. It's about like escaping from like a crime again. They were just like, it's like prank gone wrong. Yeah. This one, you should read it. It's prank gone wrong. It's that's why the title is like Boku tachi ga yarimashita. Like, we did it. Prank gone wrong. I don't want to spoil it, but the last chapter, the really popular panel kind of just like makes me sad. Yeah, the ending is like, well, it's a little bit predictable. The ending is a little predictable, but it's not just like a this and then this ending. There's like no, it doesn't start like that. It's like this and then and then we get to this ending, kinda. But the really popular manga panel of that from the last chapter is like, makes it like a good ending. Like, yeah, this is it, kinda. So. I think you should read this too if you want, like, I don't know, this is more about like Is it supposed to give you like a thrill? Probably. Probably. Yeah. I'd say... No, I actually no. Read this first. Read Shonen no Abyss first. I wouldn't recommend this first because like it's a little bit predictable. It's a little bit predictable. I will admit it. The ending is a little bit predictable, but like the ups and downs is good to see. Good to read. Good to read about. 僕たちがやりました. Yeah. And really good art style too. I really like the art style of this one. So. And then what else? Do we have to talk about Gotobu no Hanayome? I feel like we don't have to talk about it. I'm just gonna say, I did not watch the anime. I only read this. I think the ending was alright. I will accept the ending. I will accept the winning girl. I met my ultimate #1 anime waifu through this. So, is it good? Is it good? Probably yes and no, because I don't know, maybe I'm just sentimental over the fact that I met my anime waifu through this and like she's super cute. But when you think about like Futaro, when you think about the fact that all the ladies from Gotobu no Hanayome fought for this bland looking NPC character, I don't know. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, especially if you like hate harem, like overrated. Like people were like saying like this should be like thrown to the trash. I mean, it's not like a at least the MC isn't like a go menasai. I didn't know you had feelings for me. At least he's kind of like stoic. He's kind of like doesn't care. He's a good guy, at least. Not the most visually appealing guy, but he's a good guy who still has the intention to like get the girls to like find their dreams and study hard. Like, it's not even about like the studying part anymore. It's just to like find your calling, find what you really want to do in life, you know? So yeah. Shonen no Abyss is a good one. I'm telling you guys, you should read Shonen no Abyss. It's effed up. It's effed up. Like every chapter you just feel bad for the guy. Like nothing ever goes well for him. Just like Oyasumi Punpun. Anyway, I'm not gonna touch on Gotobu no Hanayome anymore. Yeah, we've talked about everything in the top row. Read Chobits, please. And you know what? Read everything on the list. It just depends on what you want to read. Like, what's your type? Or which manga description I said, like, convinced you. It really just depends.
Oh, nice gift. Thank you.
Thank you, Umaru, for the gift membership. Thank you. Arigato. Man, it feels so much more different to hear a relaxing, soft alert for your memberships. I would always get a heart attack from the last one. Arigato! Next, sugi! Pop Depi Piku, Pop Team Epic. It's a 4 koma. It's a 4 koma. It's weird. It's like Nickelodeon, but this one is like more like memes. It references a lot of like meme culture, like pop culture and all that. I'd say humor. Yeah, comedy. Yeah, so that's the term. I was like, what's the term for this? Funny meme culture. Yeah, and I used to like collect a lot of like Pop Team Epic merch. I really like Popoko. I have Popoko socks. I think I showed it on stream before. Like I was showing you guys like how I have like a sock collection of like different characters, like Sanrio characters, but like I also have a socks from Pop Team Epic. Thank you, arigato. Thank you, Umaru. Thank you. I mustn't read Isla's manga recommendations. I don't have the mental capacity. Yeah, I should probably give like a heads up. Cause you gotta have like a strong mental capacity if you wanna read mangas like number 1, Oyasumi Punpun, Shonen no Abyss, Aku no Hana, and probably no, not really this one. But if you wanna read these 3, maybe even Boku wa Mari no Naka, maybe this one as well. This is kind of like psychological as well. I should probably give a heads up that you have to be in a like a also this one, Takupi. Yeah, the Takupi manga. You have to be in a good like mental capacity. You have to have like a good mental capacity if you want to read these, because some of these mangas will leave you kind of like existential. Like it's very heavy on the mental stuff. So yeah, it is. Yeah, it is not a good idea to read psychological mangas that are very, very deep and existential if you're not in the best mental state as well. So that's why I have other recommendations. This one! Amama to Inazuma! Very, very, very wholesome. Chobits! Chobits is not strong on the romance. It kind of gets romantic on like the latter part, but it's good. It's good learning about like the Persicoms and like the Chobits series. It's really good. Sure. Pop Team Epic if you just want to like... Yeah, it's like shit posting in Japanese, like in the manga. And I'm a big fan of the author too. So this one. Pokemon special. If you like Pokemon, I had like a phase in my life where I was super addicted to Pokemon special. I collected so many volumes, so many like physical like books, physical mangas of Pokemon Master, but I had to sell it. Because I was broke. At one point in my life, I became broke, so I was like, I guess I'll sell my Pocket Monster collection. And that's one of my biggest regrets. That's one of my biggest regrets in life, too. And one of my biggest regrets in life, but like, desperate times calls for desperate measures. I had nothing. But anyway, yeah, Pocket Monster special, it's good up until like, it depends on like, your like gen knowledge. Like I only liked it up until Gen 6. So I don't know the Sun and Moon and the Sword and Shield protagonists anymore. I just care about like the Gen 1 to Gen 6 characters. So that's that. And then Nickelodeon, again, a bunch of like short stories, a collection of like short stories. It's weird. It has no plot. It's some of like it's a hit and miss. Like some of the chapters are like, huh? What? What is it? What? Kind of just leaves you like that. But there are some chapters where it's like very, 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 very poetic. I think I can get like a screen cap of it. I feel. Let's see. We have... There's like this quote that I like about like that girl from space. I remember so well. Nickelodeon Red. My god, when I search Nickelodeon Red, it shows me the Nickelodeon logo in red. I don't want that. I don't want that. And the art style is really nice too. It's very, very simple. But yeah, Nickelodeon Red, if you just want something like weird, no plot, if you just have a lot of time. Because like some chapters can be very, very, very poetic in a weird way. It's weird. And if you like weird, go for this. Gohan! Ah! I haven't been super vocal about it. I like mangas with gyarus. I like the gyaru tropes. I like gyarus and then the wimpy guys. And then the gyaru is like, hey, Tachiyama-kun-ne. Oh, you like me? It's so good. This one's really good. Gohan. There's so many gyaru mangas. There's even like, what was that? Yon-chan? Wait. There's a lot. There's actually a lot of like gyaru mangas. Yanchangao. I read that as well. Again, there's Yanchaga, My Dress Up Darling, 3D Kanojo. But there's also like gyaru cleaning. And even like the Onigai Muscle is about a gyaru. I've read so many like gyaru X nerd tropes, but this one is my favorite. Gohan is my favorite. Just because instead of like it is a little bit romantic, but overall I'd say I like the dynamics of the gal and the main guy, and it's more on the wholesome side. Again, food. This one, I like it. I don't know. I haven't been very vocal about it. It's not my type, but like, just weirdly enough, I've read so much gyaru mangas. Just like thinking about it. Yeah, Yanchangaru no Anjo-san. Yeah, that one too. That one was pretty good too. But I don't really like want to like bombard all of my bingo with gyaru mangas. But Gohan is like my favorite. Gohan is my favorite. I don't know. It's so wholesome. I think it's so wholesome because like, especially again, my favorite. Gap moe. I love it. It's not just a gyaru with like a hey, la, la, la. It's not just that. She has a gap moe. She's so cute. So. Oh yeah, I really like it. This whole bingo card gives me depressed otaku girl vibes. Am I? Ha. I mean, it's not that bad. I have some pretty normal. I told you I have some pretty normal ones too. Kobato for more on girls. For girls, it's shojo. That's why I didn't want to put a lot of like shojo stuff, because I don't know if like shojo would be interesting for my viewers, for you guys. I can yap so much about shoujo, but like, I don't know if you guys would be interested. Cause like, I grew out of my shoujo phase as well. I grew out of it, okay? I grew out of it, so like, I don't know. Isla-Sama definitely self-inserts as the nerd. No, don't expose me. You'd be surprised. I like girly stuff. I don't know. I could make a separate like manga bingo for like shoujo or like josei. Okay, I read a lot of like shoujo, but like again, I'm more into josei now just because I grew out of it. Just because I don't believe in like high school stuff anymore. I was probably like addicted. I was probably like addicted to shoujo just because I was like, yeah, this is so romantic. I wonder if this would happen. And then when you graduate high school and nothing happened, I'm just like, wow, life looks so much grim and dark. It's not like the ones in shoujo mangas. I hate everything. I hate the world. That's why I like psychological manga now, huh? Oh my god, yeah, but that's that's literally it. I grew out of my shoujo manga phase because I was so addicted. I had like I can't find it anymore. I cannot find it anymore. But I used to have like a whole notebook. Yeah, a really big notebook full of like mangas that I read. I would like list down all of the mangas I read in my entire life. I lost it already. But yeah, I grew out of the shoujo ones because when I read shoujo nowadays, when I read the shoujos that I read before, I was like, man, wow, this is so unrealistic. Wow, this is never gonna happen in real life. My Bible, I would say yeah. I'm not even gonna lie about it because I was more of a shoujo girly before, and now when it comes to like romance, I like Josei now, which is like it's from the perspective of a young adult, not the high schooler girl anymore. But also one romance, like the romance I also like nowadays is like when it's in the POV of the guy, when it's like the guy's POV. So that's very rare, because like most of the shoujos, well, obviously it's a shoujo, so like the POVs from like a girl's perspective, but romance from like a guy's perspective is like really interesting to read too. I didn't add it on the list, but this one is from the POV of a guy, and you would think it's like almost similar to a shoujo manga, but like it's for guys. Seinen? Is it seinen? Probably not. Seinen's not the term. Where is it? Oh, Kusumi-kun, can't you read the room? This one. Kusumi-kun, kukiyomete masu ka? Where is it? This one. It's this guy. Oh, POV from a guy. It's really interesting. I didn't add it to the list, but I think it's like a good read if you like shoujo. If you like romance, but if it's from a POV of a guy. Kuzumi-kun, can't you read the room? This was really wholesome as well. It's more on wholesome too, rather than romance. The romance part is more on the latter part, I'd say, because this one is about like, I don't know, like social anxiety. I don't know. I don't remember. It's about the guy like not being able to like communicate well. But this was really wholesome. This was really wholesome. so. That's a good one. Oh, okay. I was really surprised people know this one. Cause like the more popular one is the what's the name? It's like the short guy and the tall girl that just got like an anime too. What was the name? What was the name? That's like the more popular one too. Well, can you guys tell me the name? Ah, shoot, I forgot the name. Dangers of My Heart. Yeah. So. Dangers of My Heart. Yeah, it's like Dangers of My Heart. This one. So. This is like Dangers of My Heart. Yeah. No, not Call Me San. Call Me San sucks. I don't know. Am I the only one who actually doesn't like Call Me San? Am I the only one who doesn't like Komi-san? I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't like it. Cause like, I don't know. People are like, read Komi-san, it's like the best. And I was like, this is boring. I don't like this. Komi-san should have ended a while ago. They kept prolonging it. 300 chapters for Tadano and Komi to be a couple. Hey, at least it's better than Rent a Girlfriend. But like, still, it's kind of boring, kind of mid. I thought it would be, I don't know. If you like Komi-san, I don't know. Just read this. This one's very similar to Dangers in My Heart, but this one is underrated. This one's underrated, very underrated gem, very wholesome. So. The Gyaru in Komi-san, I like the Gyaru in Komi-san. Not because I like Gyarus, but she genuinely seems like a more interesting character than Komi. So. Hitomi-chan is shy with strangers? Wait, that is very familiar. That is very familiar. I gotta search that up. Yeah, I've read this. Yeah, I've read it. Yeah, tall girl and short guys, a short king and a tall female. Heck yeah, sign me up. Everyone in that manga is more interesting than Komi. Oh god, I was really nervous when thinking about like voicing out my opinion on like Komi-san, because I really thought I was the only one who freaking thought Komi-san was so boring and bland. Oh my god, I thought I was the only one. Glad to see people see my perspective on this. Glad to see. Yeah, it started really good. I'd say it was alright. Like, I wanted to see like her like Komi's like character development, because okay, relatable, social anxiety, doesn't know how to like talk to people. Okay, sure, I want to see this girl grow and like improve, and then I don't know, it's just the same thing, the next chapter and the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one. Yeah, I know, it's such a low bar, I know. Rent a Girlfriend, oh god, I read Rent a Girlfriend and I thought it was gonna be good, because again, I was just reading it. I had so many time, I had so much time before back then. I had so much time, so I was just reading literally anything, and then I actually did have like Rent a Girlfriend in my list until I was like, bleh, never mind, bleh. so but yeah, where did we stop? Kobato? Yeah, Kobato. And yeah, this one, Nodame Cantabile. Music, it's perfect, it's perfection, it's beautiful. I love it so much. I'm not in it for the romance even, just like the whole like plot, the story of like, I don't know, about like, again, it's very overrated. I don't know, you'd say it's overrated, the plot of like chasing dreams and like not giving up on dreams, but this one's really, I'd say, unique in a sense. Like it's not the typical like band, like, oh, I give up on being a guitarist, I don't want to like play the guitar anymore. It's more on like the really niche like instruments. It's really I don't know, I just really want to like see the ending of this. I have the physical manga of it. I rarely buy physical mangas nowadays, but the physical manga that I kept on my bookshelf, I'm looking at it, is Nodame Cantabile. I do have the manga set for that. so yeah. Take on sports manga? I'm not into sports. Manga. Oh my god. What are sports manga? Like Haikyuu? I only watched Haikyuu. I did not read Haikyuu. Sports mangas. Yeah, I don't read sports mangas. Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now. Yeah, I only watch like a few sports mangas, like Haikyuu. I feel like every female otaku has watched Haikyuu at least once. I did. It was alright. I wasn't like too into it, but it was okay. It was alright. I watched Kuroko no Basket. I watched a little bit of Hajime no Ippo. Just a little bit. Okay, frick! I knew it! I was forgetting something! I forgot to put it in the list! Ballroom e Yokoso. Welcome to the ballroom. I knew it! I was forgetting something. Okay, favorite sports manga, definitely Ballroom e Yokoso. That one. It had an anime adaptation. I do not recommend the anime. Just read the manga. I mean, the anime is alright if you want to see like the dances and the long necks. Yeah. But the story is really good. Yeah, people just like meme on it because of like the neck thingy and like the I don't know. It's just I wouldn't recommend the anime. I swear, I did watch the anime just to like see them dance and like see my favorite panels animated. But please, if you wanna read it, just please read it. Ballroom e Yokoso. I don't have space anymore. I knew it. I was forgetting something. I was forgetting something. Ballroom e Yokoso. Go. Read it. That's okay. I will count that as my favorite sports manga because I'm looking at the list of sports mangas right now. I don't think I've read any of these. Yeah. So. But yeah. So. I really like Ballroom e Yokoso. So. Best sport is dancing. Dancing is a sport. Da. Okay. Boku wa Mari no naka. Inside Mari. It's called Inside Mari in English. This is like, I don't know, this is like the gender bend genre, except it's a little bit more unpsychological again. It's unpsychological again. Very interesting to see the end of it. I would say the ending is like kinda like leaves you thinking about like, what? I've read everything and that's it. But I think it was a very interesting take on like gender bend. Yeah, it's a very interesting take on gender bend, because usually like gender bend plots is like, oh, I turned into a girl. Oh boy, I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I turned into a boy. What am I gonna do?
I like that. But this one, well, it kind of has that just a little bit on that on the beginning, but it's interesting. It's interesting because it's not a gender bend, but more like you switched bodies. Like this guy switches body with this girl named Mari, who's like very popular, very beautiful compared to like him. So it's more on like living each other's lives. No, not each other, but we see more on like the perspective of the guy from like Mari's body. It's really nice. It's really nice. I think the plot is interesting, but if you're expecting like a really good ending, if you want to expect a really good ending, no, it's kind of just like, you might think like it's a waste of time or something, or like that's it, or like that's it, but it's alright. I just think like Mari, not the gender bent version, but like Mari herself is like really interesting. She's such a mysterious girl that I want to learn more about, kinda. Boku to kanojo no XXX. Boku to kanojo no. That sounds familiar. Boku to kanojo no XXX. Oh, that. Oh, you're my secret. Oh, what is this? Why is it explicit content? It's not explicit. Doesn't look explicit. It looks like a shojo manga. Oh. I'm still reading it. Oh, you're still reading it. Sorry. New one from Jump, Lemon something. I'm not up to date with like the mangas anymore. I think you would notice like most of the mangas here are like way before 2020. I'm not updated anymore. I'm not updated anymore. Probably has hand holding. No, I searched it up and it's not hand holding. It's a body carrying. Princess carrying the guy. It is shoujo. It made me so mad. Oh, I am interested. Okay, I'll list it down. I've been listing stuff down. No, not wrestling. Just princess carrying. Would you call princess carry a wrestling move? Boku to... I want to read this. I feel like, I don't know, it's been forever since I last read manga, and I just read manga recently, and I kind of want to like just have a little bit more time for myself to do some things that I like. Cause I don't know, ever since I started VTubing, I completely stopped reading manga. I completely stopped. So finding really recent stuff is tedious with release schedules. So and like you just don't know. Like sometimes they kind of just like not release every week. Releases like every other week or like every other month. Yeah. Yeah. Maria no Danzai. Oh wow, I like the art style. I haven't read this, but I like the art style. He looks like a scary woman. Interesting. You can princess carry someone and drop it on the floor. And there's Isla off the top rope with the princess carry. Ah, boom, bah. Kuzuno Honkai Scum's Wish? I don't know. That was just it's such a mess. It's like and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy likes this girl, and then this girl likes actually this girl, and then this girl likes this guy, and then this guy. Oh yeah, I like the art style. Well, Oshinoko, you know, Oshinoko art style. The art is really nice. But Kuzuno Honkai, oh my god. And this girl likes this girl, and this girl likes this boy, and then plot twist, this girl actually likes this girl, and then as a revenge, this girl will date this guy, and then this guy was like this girl, and then this girl. It's messy. I would admit some of the panels of Kuzuno Honkai is good. Some, not the story. Some panels are good. I like the art style, but it is just a mess. It is a mess. I thought it had potential until it got super messy when they added this character, and then this character likes this guy, and then this character likes this guy. So. Would you want to do a manga book club? I would if there's like a way, like an easier way to do it. A manga book club? I would, but like I'm scared because I might not commit to it. I might not commit to the book club because I don't know if I have that many time to like read manga. I could read one manga in like one go, but it really depends on my schedule. But it's something that I want to do. I just want to talk about manga because like, gosh, oh my god, I haven't talked to anyone about mangas that I like. Thinking about it now, so it's really nice, but I'm scared that I might not commit to it. Like, what if we meet for a book club and then I'm like, oh guys, I'm sorry, I haven't read up until chapter 2. I'm sorry, I don't have time. Domestic girlfriend, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Okay, the Sayuri song from the anime of Kuzuno Honkai is good. Okay, that's it. That's all the credit I will give to Kuzuno Honkai. What was that? 太陽系を抜け出して平行線で交わろう. What if you do it every 15 days? That's plenty of time, don't you think? I don't know. That does, I mean, on text it does sound like enough time, but I don't know. I'm just really scared that I won't be able to commit. Like, for example, if there's like a book club meeting, I'd be like, oh guys, I'm sorry, I haven't read it yet. And then you guys are gonna be like, oh Isla, but we read it, what we're gonna do now? Just don't schedule the stream until you finish reading. But what if it takes a long time? I'm just scared of the commitment. I'm just scared of the commitment of like a book club. But I really, at the same time, I want to nerd out about it. Yeah, maybe our first book club should be Shonen no Abyss. I don't know, because this is the one I read recently. I've read it like years ago already, but recently reread it and I was like, this is good. This is great. Manga deep dive. Today we're gonna be deep diving about why Pop Team Epic is so epic. I bought Flowers of Evil randomly and love it. I also really like Blood on the Tracks. Oh yeah, that's one thing. That's one manga I didn't add because it was a good read. Blood on Tracks, Shino Wadachi. I remember. Yeah, Shino Wadachi. It's creepy. It's creepy. It's creepy good. It's creepy good. I did not add it on the list because I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend Shino Wadachi, Blood on the Tracks. It's creepy. Psychological horror. Creepy. Like creepy. It's creepy. Like it gives you that really like like a feeling that you're being watched or something. Like you get the goosebumps, the chills. I actually read that and I was like, oh, so scary. I don't want to read this anymore. But yeah, Chino Wadachi. That's like it's interesting but also really scary. Which you know, they did a good job. They did a good job on like integrating that horror element. Really, it's not just like full of like jump scares. It's more of like a psychological scare. Manga reading stream sounds nice. I mean, we cannot read manga obviously because of like the copyright. I cannot show mangas on the screen, unfortunately. I can't show it on screen and be like, okay guys, I'm gonna show the entire manga. Oh, no need to buy it from the author. I would still really recommend that you read on your own kind of thing, instead of like me risking my channel for like a manga reading screen where I like share my my screen. So it's a no. It's a no. Read along is alright. I feel read along, but like it depends. I don't know everybody's like reading speed. My reading speed depends. It's fluctuating. It depends if I'm like very invested and want to like overanalyze what the characters are saying, what the dialogues are. But sometimes I'm very fast as well. If there's like mucho texto, I'm like, okay, scroll. So I don't know. I want to be on the same page with everybody. So maybe it is more ideal to have like a book club where everybody has already read something and then we can share our insights. That could I will try that. I will try that. I will attempt, but like I don't think I would like seriously like integrate it into the channel until I see like a positive feedback or results from it, because I'm just not sure. I just feel like I don't want it to be a whole mess. So yeah, Shonen no Abyss. I think my top recommendation now is like Shonen no Abyss, just because it's like really interesting. Like rereading it the second time, wow, this is really interesting, kinda. So anyway, boku wa Mari no Naka, Shonen no Abyss. I've already talked about it. It's like a mess. Like it doesn't get any better. Like you think the story would go up like this, but it doesn't get any better. It keeps going down and down and down and down and down and down, and you would feel bad for the MC. It's really good. It draws you in. It really draws you in. So, and then I just want to call this because it has a, well, you can see it has a long title. I will call this it's from Asano Inio. I think this is one of his like lighter works. It's just weird. It's like weird girls doing weird things. Yeah, weird girls doing weird things. Weird girls doing weird things. It's not cute girls doing cute things. They are not doing cute things. It's weird girls doing weird things. I think this is one of like Asano Inio's like lighter works. Yeah, if you have the time and you just want to read something that's like brainless, like no plot or anything, this one in Nickelodeon. Yeah, so. Have you ever read Nana? I have read Nana. I watched the anime first, but I wasn't like too into the pacing, so I read the manga. It's alright. I was more of a Paradise Kiss girl. Kind of like Asobi Asobase. No. So think about Asobi Asobase, but like it's not super, like less on comedy, more on like the weirdness. Like think about like Aliens, that kind of weird. It's not comedy. It's not comedy. But there are really funny panels too. Like Nichijo, no, it's not. How do I describe this? How do I describe the destruction? Dead demons. Asobi Asobase without the pasta, and Only the sauce, yeah. Alien 9, yeah. It's not like the cute girls doing cute things or like funny girls being funny things. It's just straight up weird. So like it's about invaders, okay? Invaders, like about humanity. Like it's so weird. It's weird. It's Asano. I don't know. When we think about Asano, we think about like the deep stuff, the deep series that he's made. But this one is like it's not that deep. It's weird. It's weird. Okay, let me read the synopsis for you because I honestly don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it myself. Let me read to you the synopsis. When you look up the sky, what do you see? A blue sky? Freedom? A hopeful future? The people of Tokyo see none of these. Instead, an omnibus alien mothership looms overhead, engulfing the cityscape. 3 years ago, they came. The arrival of the invaders sparked the greatest war humanity has ever faced. One that threatened to the end of the world. The Japanese government scrambled to fight the invaders. Weapons were mass-produced and sparking controversy and pacifist movements. See, you might think, oh wow, it's just apocalyptic. It is not. It's just weird. That day, everything changed, and yet nothing has changed. Kadude Koyama and Ora Nakagawa live their final days like they always have, going to school, playing with friends, and doing what any carefree high school girl would do. As they grow up, they come to learn what it truly means to be an adult in a world where adults seem to be demons who only deceive and only destroy. They come to learn the real threat to humanity is not invaders, but humanity itself. Interesting, right? Interesting, right? Wait, there's a movie? Wait! There's a movie? What? 2 hours? Currently airing? What? Whoa. Cool. Cool. I only read the manga. Cool. I saw the trailer, but like I kind of forgot about it and I just remembered now. Oh, cool. So yeah, it's just unsettling, weird, kind of weird, as somebody in the chat describes. I would say that's the way to describe it. It's like kind of like living your everyday life, but like, you know, you learn something new about humanity, which is, yeah, that's it. It's interesting. An anime for that? It says it's not anime. It said it's a movie. But yeah, destruction. Yeah, this one's good too. Is that my top Asano Inio recommendation? No, read Solanin. Read Solanin. I swear. Please read it. Read that instead. I don't know, it depends. I mean, you don't need to have like the mental preparation compared to like Oyasumi Ponpon. You don't need the mental preparation for this one. This one's just like realistic. This one's just realistic, sad, but like beautiful. And yeah, very, very non-fiction is how I describe it. So. And then my favorite Josei manga, my favorite like romance series. My favorite romance series, Dame na watashi wo koi shite kudasai. Please love the useless me. I don't wanna like overly nerd out on this one, but it's a really good romance that I like. It's not overly complicated, like, oh, this girl actually has a rival, or like this girl has this and this and that and this and that. I like it because it's like kind of slow burn. It's slow burn. Like, it is meant to be romance, but like there are like much more important things than the romance aspect. Like like the romance aspect on this manga is like very rewarding towards the end, only the end. But like at the beginning, it's like really like slow burn, and like, you know, they kind of tackle the more important things, such as like the business like the business, like the workplace. Oh, I'm lagging. Gomenashai! Gomenashai, I'm lagging. Okay, there we go. So, dame na watashi ni koi shite kudasai. I also watched the live action of this, and I exploded. I exploded with so much fua feelings. I don't know, it seems like out of character for me to like say this, but I really like that. I really like this series. It's one of the romance mangas that made me go like, ha, doki doki kyun, doki doki kyun, kinda. Yeah, so dame na watashi ni koi shite kudasai. If I were to make like another like manga list, specifically like particularly for romance series, this would have to be on top, maybe, I would say. Like it's the girliest manga. Yeah, it's the girliest manga here. Also together with Kobato. But this one's like really girly. This is for girls. This is really for girls. So yeah, dame na watashi ni koi shite kudasai. Like, I love the useless me. She's like, it says useless because she's like everybody calls her like a dame onna, like a useless girl, and like you would feel bad for her, but she's like not useless. She's like trying her best. Yeah. Is it like a character-focused story that also has romance? I'd say, yeah, it's more on character-focused in a way that the romance part is more rewarding or towards the end. Like, at the beginning of this, it's more on like, how do I bounce back from this struggle? Because like, both the female MC and the male MC kind of like has like struggles in their lives. It's about like this girl's like in like a major debt and she's like unemployed, and then this guy is like wants to like take over his like grandma's like cafe. Like he wants to like, he had like a really high position in corpo and like working for a corporation, but he just wants to like take over his like grandma's like cafe, kinda, which would be very hard because like business is hard. And like they actually like were workmates. They were like workmates in the past, and then they kind of just like reunited, and then they're like trying to help each other. And you could already tell from like the description, the guy hires the girl, and then there's like much more and all that. It is still like a Josei manga. It is still like a romance manga, so there's still a little bit of like romance here and there. But I swear, the romance towards the end is like much more interesting to see. It's much more interesting to see. So that's why I really liked it. It's like, oh, they were. It's not like an enemies to lovers. They weren't really enemies, but like the girl, yeah, the guy was previously the girl's like boss, like higher up. So, you know, the guy is really like, I don't know, like strict and all that. He's like emotionless and strict, but like the girl kind of just like helps him out. Even though she's like useless, you know, like people call her like useless, like a dame naona, kind of like that. It's really good. It's really nice. And I think they also had like a spin-off manga as well, and that made me cute. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway. 僕がやりました。僕たちがやりました。I already talked about this as well. It's really good. The ending is a little bit predictable, but it doesn't mean it's a bad ending. Just because the ending is a little bit predictable doesn't mean it's like bad. It's all right. It's good. Like the plot itself is like interesting, I'd say. Like it starts out, it's again the prank gone wrong. The prank gone wrong story. They literally had like a really, I don't know if this is, I don't think I can say this on YouTube, but like they had this like very dangerous prank, and then this guy has to like hide from the police. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like each chapter just excites you. It's really good. So. I recommend it a lot. High Score Girl. Read High Score Girl. I don't wanna talk about it too much anymore because it's good. If you want something wholesome again, wholesome childhood friends. This is my favorite Osanajimi. Yeah, Osanajimi, my favorite childhood friend story. I really like it. And it has that really nice nostalgia factor as well, because High Score Girl is not about the romance, at least in the beginning. Like the romance part comes on the latter part again. But the beginning is about like video games. It's about video games. It's about retro games, like fighting games, especially Street Fighter. I'm sorry. My nose is so itchy. I feel like my allergies are back. But anyway, High Score Girl, for like the nostalgia factor, like you can see like, oh, the arcade games. Oh, this was an arcade game that I played and all that. And then they like, it's really wholesome. It's because the girl's like Ojo-sama, and then the guy is like he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. And then it's just wholesome to like see how the guy like pulls the girl out of like her comfort zone, because she has always been like a sheltered girl because she's Ojo-sama. She's like royalty kind of, not royalty, but she's from a really like rich family. And then this girl has like the secret hobby of like playing in like normal arcade games, and like she would like run away from home. Like, you know, she doesn't want to be in home. She doesn't she's just there like doing tea ceremony. She's like studying. She's like doing Ojo-sama stuff. And then this guy who likes games, you know, they share something common together, and it's so beautiful to see. It's super beautiful to see. Love rival character is also lovable. I feel the blonde lady. I just feel bad for the blonde girl. Especially on her spin-off manga. It was really depressing. It's much more like depressing than the series itself, because like they're adults now. Like the girl is like an adult now, and then she's just grown up, and she's just like a teacher, I think. And then she's like thinking about like her life's regrets, like how did I end up here? Like I could have done more things in life and all that. It was really depressing. But yeah, High Score Girl itself, really good. Should I read the spin-off? If you like the blonde lady, sure. If you want to feel bad and sad about the blonde lady, sure. I mean, it's not overly bad, but you know, it's more realistic. It's very realistic. Just like how High Score Girl is a little bit realistic in terms of like the setting, the environment, and the characters. But the High Score Girl Dash, yeah, I think it's called High Score Girl Dash, with the blonde lady. The blonde lady's spin-off, how she's like all grown up now, and then she's just looking back to like her life and all that. Like she wants to change things, but like, you know, she wants to change things, but she's already an adult, and like she can't do anything anymore. She's like stuck there. It's really sad. It's really sad. She already lost the love triangle, and then she's like suffering more. Not really suffering, but it's just sad to see the realistic element of it. So High Score Girl. Oh shoot, I have to wrap up soon because I promised to raid. Is she still streaming? I have to raid her and call in. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Go ahead. I promised I would raid her. Oh, she's still in a Totsu, I think. Alright. Okay, I'll make this quick, because we're in our last minute already. Takupi, just like Oyasumi Punpun, you would think it's a little bit misleading, like, oh, such a cute person.
Wow.
And
Money in my pocket. Tea.
money in my pocket tea. money in my pocket tea. Thank you. Thank you, arigatou konnai. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. My nose is so itchy. I'm so sorry. I think my allergies are acting up again. I can't stop scratching my nose. Anyway, there we go. Arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, Takopi is a little bit misleading. Like you would just feel bad for the guy. It's like Oyasumi Punpun. I actually checked this like one manga website, and I looked at the other like recommendations for like Oyasumi Punpun, and then I saw Akunahana, I saw Shonen Abyss, I also saw Takopi, and I was like thinking about it. Oh yeah, it actually makes sense because like you would just feel for the main dude here. Again, more on suffering and blah blah blah. Really good. And I thought it was cute, but then it's not cute. Cause there's like this little taco guy, this little like octopus guy, and like, oh, it's not wholesome. Frick you. Yeah, it's really sad too. But yeah, Takopi. And then Kushu Kyoshitsu, Revenge Classroom. We talked about it. It's about a girl who got bullied, and then again, the typical revenge plot, like, you are all mean to me, but you do not know I have been actually planning something! And then it's very satisfying. It's very, very, very satisfying to see how she, like, gets back to her like, classmates. Like, she has this whole, like, list of, like, people to kill. Like, no one escapes, even, like, the nice girl who, like, treated her well. No one escapes. It's really satisfying. It's just very, very satisfying to see, like, because like for each character that's introduced, they like introduce how this character bullied the main girl, and then the next chapter is how the main girl is gonna get back to that character who bullied her. You can see like the different like bully methods, and like she also has like different methods. She has different methods to kill like each classmate who like did her dirty. It's really satisfying. Yakumo-san wants to feed in English. Very wholesome. It's about food. You know, if the manga is more about food, if it's all about food, like Sweetness and Lightning, Galgohan, and then Yakumo wants to feed, you know it's a good manga. This one, very, very wholesome. You all need a Yakumo-san in your lives. This is really wholesome. This guy is like a guy who like goes to baseball practice, and then this girl like cooks for her. This like One-san cooks for her, and it's not even like a, oh my gosh, Kia, this beautiful lady is like cooking dinner for me. Wow, I'm so blessed. It's nothing like that. It's very, very wholesome. They have a very, very wholesome relationship. It's really heartwarming. It's very, very heartwarming to see like each chapter, like this guy works hard and this girl just wants to make somebody happy, like not in a very, very platonic way. It's really good. Yakumo-san wants to feed. I genuinely had a great time reading this. So yeah, if you like, again, more on the like older One-san, and then this little guy it's good. It's not romantic. I swear, it's not romantic. It's really not romantic. And my senpai is annoying. This became popular because of the anime. This had an anime adaptation as well. But I really like this. I really like reading this. The side characters are fun, are interesting. The Sasuke looking guy and the Ara One-san was a very interesting pair. But
I like it. I like the small tsundere.
I just like the dynamic of like a guy who's like a dog, who's like a puppy, who has like a puppy personality, like a golden retriever kind of personality, genki full of life and like happy-go-lucky, and then this girl who's like, I'm so mad, don't make me mad. I think it's very cute. They have a really, really cute dynamic. It's not all romantic. Obviously the girl has feelings, but the guy is like really dense. It's one of the romance mangas that I enjoyed reading. I haven't watched the anime, but I remember like I read this and like I don't know. I read this in like one sitting, I believe. Like at least the first 50 chapters. Chihuahua girl, yeah, she's like a chihuahua. She's like a chihuahua, like ah! She's like Sharzu. She's like Sharzu. She's like Sharzu. And then the guy is like a golden retriever guy. Yeah, that's like the sort of dynamic. I genuinely enjoyed this. And then lastly, we haven't talked about this enough. I have to wrap up soon, but Candy and Cigarettes, very badass. Another badass series. It's like Spy X Family if it was like 100% better. If like Anya knew how to fight. Plus with guns. If Anya had a gun and she was much cooler. Candy and Cigarettes. This is really cool. It's about like hitman stuff, but like the main character is a little gal. It's pretty badass. It's very badass. It's very interesting too. It's like Spy Family, but like the girl is like much better and not like useless like Anya. And if Anya had a gun too. Candy and Cigarettes. Very underrated too. I also got this from like one of the like the bottom list of like the popularity thingies too. I recommend this. It's a interesting read. You know, all of these are really good. I'm saying that because it's my bingo list. But let me know if you guys would like to start on any of these. Let me know your thoughts. If you decided to start reading any of these mangas I recommended, let me know your thoughts. About the manga book club, I will think about how I'm going to demonstrate that. Yeah, how I'm gonna be able to like do that. But thank you for the idea. I really enjoyed talking to you guys about manga, the manga that I really like. I'm sorry to and yeah. 1 potato, 2 potatoes, 3 potatoes, 4. Thank you, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mar. Thank you. Hope your allergies get better, Isla-Sama. Thanks for the recommendation today. Thank you, arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, I hope my allergies will be better. It's very unpredictable, I swear. My allergies are just like, hi, for like one day and then it's like gone the next day or so. It's really weird. I'm sorry to like rush towards the end because I promised she I would raid her because I want to call she. I want to give her my hi she happy birthday greeting. So yeah, I might have to like wrap up and then don't forget we're gonna greet she a happy birthday. Yeah. I would like to read your thoughts about a manga that you read from my list in the comments or like in any stream actually. And if you have any other recommendations, I'm sorry if I wasn't able to like catch any recommendations in chat too. If you're gonna like put recommendations now, I won't be able to like discuss much now or like do a Google search now. But please leave it in the comments. Please. I will read comments. I get notified by comments. Please, I will read them. Arigatou gozaimasu. I also really want to hear recommendations. I just realized recently that I want to have like more time to read more stuff too, because I haven't had the time to like do it, but maybe I will now. So yeah, in the comment sections of this VOD, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I must end the stream now. I'm gonna set up the raid now for she. Yeah, if you have any recommendations, if you can also, I would recommend it. Okay, I would also really advise you guys to give me like a short, just a little short description about it, cause I wanna be interested. I wanna know why you recommend it. Yes. I wish we could do it now on stream, but I'm sorry, we have to end now. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Again, I'm open to recommendations. Just give me like a short description or even just the genre. I am willing. I'm willing to like just read it now. Hi. Okay, I'm setting up the raid. Okay. Our raid message is happy birthday, she. Oh, hi, she. Happy birthday. Hi, she. Happy birthday. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. I will end the stream now. Thank you, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for just listening to me. Thank you. I hope you got interested in at least one of them. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Otaku-sama deshita. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. I forgot to change the fun fact of the day. My fun fact of the day is That's my fun fact of the day. Woohoo! Okay, bye! No, the ants are gone now. I cleaned it up.